No, this is Jason. Bought this SOL Survive Outdoors Longer Traverse kit off Amazon. Comes with emergency blanket, sterile 1 liter water bag, water purification tabs, a fire starter, tinder quicks, a whistle, some duct tape, a safety pin, and instructions. I've emptied it out. You see the survival blanket right here. It's orange on one side, reflective on the other. Got that mylar lining to it. Here's your 1 liter bag, nice and compact. So I've got some covers, some water. Let's see here, what was next on the list? Water purification tabs. So 2 of these aqua tabs I can drop down in that bag to sterilize water. Next is the spark light. This guy right here, got an arrow telling you which direction. Yeah, works better. There we go. There's a decent little spark. You know, you got to be close to your tinder material and hope you got it prepped right. Speaking of tinder material, we got 4 tinder quicks. So you pull these apart. They're made of cotton. They're impregnated with something flammable, and that'll take the spark of that wheel real nice. Rescue howler whistle. From everything that I understand about this, it is about 100 decibels. I'm just keeping it in this bag because, you know, I've been out in the woods and hands aren't the nice, and I really don't want to, you know, get that crap underneath my nails on here and then put that in my mouth if I need it. Next is duct tape. It's 26 inches by 2 inches wide. And I put it on a little plastic sleeve. And you can see it's pretty small, but hey, you got 2 feet of duct tape right there. Make it count. Safety pin. You know, putting your clothes back together, putting a bag back together. It comes in handy. And then I think I actually threw out the survival instructions. The only thing I've got in here are for the aqua tabs, which the instructions just took up a lot of room. And I figured if nothing else, this could be used in conjunction with all this to get me a fire going. So what it was lacking, a knife. So I got one of these folding, as I try and cut my finger, blades. At least then I can do a little bit of something. Maybe I can get some feather sticks going with that. Any kind of light source, you know. Had this sitting around the house. It's not great, but at least it'll light up my general area. A secondary source of fire. So I looked hard about this, and I had this sitting around. And it does have a compass on it. The compass is fairly accurate for being as cheap as it is. It is a butane lighter, made by UST. And I do have it full of fuel. I chose this because butane's gonna light. It's not gonna leak out. A lot better than a big lighter, in my opinion. It's gonna burn hotter. So we're gonna get into hygiene and first aid. So I like this O'Keeffe's. It's completely unopened, but this serves 2 purposes. One, chapped lips can be a killer, painful. But I can also use this, maybe even in conjunction with that paper, to give it a little more firepower. Some Band-Aids. Enough said. Alcohol prep pad, again. triple antibiotic. Again, it's self-explanatory. Biofreeze. If you're having to use this thing, you may have some sore muscles. Pepto-Bismol chewables, just 1 dose. Again, if you're having to use this, you may get an upset stomach. This is brand name, but some pain reliever. If you're not used to hiking, feet may hurt. It never hurts to have something like that. And if you're out in the woods and nature calls, I've got these. Biodegradable, so look at that, answer nature's call. But they're just basically butt wipes. So those are great to have. And the one last thing I added in there is another compass. This one I actually robbed off something else, and it is fairly accurate. Again, it's a cheap compass, but it'll do the trick. And it's a little bit bigger than most of your button compasses, so you're not going to lose it as easily. So my everyday carry in conjunction with all this is I do have my watch. It does have a compass on it as well. I don't necessarily always carry this particular paracord, but I do have a paracord bracelet. This one has a compass, a whistle, a knife, and a ferro rod. Ferro rod is right here in the end, and knife is inside. I also carry a Zippo lighter at all times. I've got a ferro rod. Let's get the Zippo out. I do always carry my fixed blade knife. Let's see here, obviously my wallet, my keys, and my personal carry firearm. Let's put that back away. So here in Indiana, I do have my carry permit. My permit does not specify whether I have to conceal carry or open carry. I personally choose to conceal carry because no one needs to know it's there except for you guys. So, it's pretty much the basics of my everyday carry kit. This guy actually lives in my glove box. I do have a get home bag in my trunk also, but if it's just a small little scenario, this guy could do. If I'm not having to get away from my car, this guy could keep me warm in the car with the blanket. And I've got extra warm clothes in there. If I had to get out of the car and make a fire, I've got the materials. I've got medicine. I do keep other medicine in the car. I travel 2 hours each way for work. So I'm in the car quite a bit. But if you can think of something else that I can add to this, or maybe I've got stuff in here that I don't need, because this thing, it's tight. It's squeezed tight to get it to close. I do like these clasps. They hold fairly well. One thing I wish is if it was watertight. But what can you do? I think it was 20 bucks for this entire kit. And I've added a few other things. So anyway, this has been Jason with Sooner Outdoors, and I hope you got some ideas from this video. I hope to hear back from you on, something that I may be missing or that I can trade out for something smaller. I've thought about trading out that lighter for a mini Bic and putting a zip tie around the trigger so that it won't leak its fuel out. I just did a video where I actually test out this lighter versus even my ferro rod and several other items. You'll see that in the coming days. And I have to say, I'm pretty impressed with that little guy over there. It did a good job. So Anyway, look forward to your comments, and I will catch you next time. All right, so I know I ended that video, but I got back to the car and I had a random thought. This is a little SOL kit. One, I should put a star flash signal mirror. Actually, I just flashed the camera with it. So, they work. Yeah, that's gonna be fun to pack in there. It's dense. But instead of leaving that here in the car, my hunting, or I'm sorry, not my hunting pack, my hiking bag, camping and hiking bag. I built 4 of those things, one for each member of my family, and we all took one in our backpacks whenever we go camping or hiking. Someone gets separated, someone gets lost, they've got something with them. For 20 bucks on Amazon plus a few extra things, yeah, I may have to wind up doing that, and still trying to figure out how to add paracord or some kind of cordage to it without adding a whole lot of bulk. And that'll, I think, probably jute twine be my best bet. I just, again, trying to add it in there with everything I got. I may take that lighter out and see how that fits. That'll save a lot of bulk. So, decisions. Anyway, give me a shout out. Tell me what you think of this idea and how you think I can make it better. Because I'm drawing at straws, and if I'm going to make these for my family, I want them to be right. I don't want to have to take them out and constantly redo them. So, I'm playing around with this one, and we'll see where it goes from there. All right, this time for real. Have a great day.